I didn't check my mic's working. There it is. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Just need to sort my mic out. There we go. Stick that in there. Pin message. Let's check my mic out. Yeah, I can hear me. Send. See if anybody jumps on. In the meantime, I need to find my hairbrush. I had it a minute ago. There we go. I need to get this brushed. Brushed. Where else do I send it to? Come on, close down. Thank you. I bet that reloads. Bet you any money that reloads. Come on, people, come and join. Brush. Where is everybody? It doesn't help I was late, actually. That doesn't help today. Send that to Dominic. He's at work. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Laura. Wait, what a gripping stream you got so far. Brushing your hair.
It's because I've had a shower.
Is this a big event or something unusual? I don't brush my hair when I shower.
My hair's longer than yours.
I do this though.
Hey, Abigail.
I don't know, Abigail. Do you know Abigail?
She's been here before.
Hi, Abigail.
And hi, Bertha.
Yeah, I see he's going to be here in a minute. Can't wait. Looking forward to it.
But is he going to come in as Justin or Bertha?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm not attracted to him either way. No.
Oh, where's my hair guy?
I drank too much last night. I feel crummy today. I mean, I'm not hungover or anything. I just tired and crummy. Rainy Sunday. Rainy-ish, I guess. I don't know. Looks like it's raining. I should go outside. Probably make me feel better. Oh.
One side of my head done.
Well, that was the goal, is to turn it into a rope. Oh, he's complaining.
Justin, I did message you saying I was running late.
And he had to adjust his schedule because he's a busy guy. I didn't even bother to shave to come in here.
Wow.
And you're showered and brushed, and look at you with your multicolor hair. Well, of course, then again, I have multicolor hair.
It'd look nice if you put some pink in it.
No. The only time there's ever any pink in is if I hit my head on something and there's a little blood.
I'm good, Abigail. How are you?
Abigail, did you hear? Laura just had a shower.
Well, actually, I had a shower about an hour ago.
Oh. That's why you were late? Because you had a shower an hour ago?
Oh, I had to help David with his computer.
Oh, maybe you had a shower 45 minutes from your house or something. You had to help David with his computer?
Yeah, he's trying to get his RGB lights to work.
And he needed your help, huh?
I'm not playing the American Truck Sim. Not today. There you go. That'll do.
There you go. So much better. A little uneven. One's up here, one's down here. There you go. Oh,
I've got no more hair ties.
oh, here, how's mine look? It's okay?
Yep, you look smashing.
Okay. Do the eyebrows a little. There we go. There.
All right, let me just do that a second. Now everybody can see you cleaning your eyebrows.
No, I was just putting down the grays. You got to reel them in sometimes. It looks good, girl. Don't listen to him. She never does. Don't worry about it. Nobody does.
I've forgotten to give you co-host.
Nobody does. Oh, yeah. I didn't know Justin was waiting. I didn't know Justin. She didn't give me co-host. Hi, how are you, Justin? How you feeling?
How are you, Bertha?
There you
What's
go.
up, Abigail?
Abigail. Oh, Abigail. I forgot about her. I forgot about it. She said, "Don't listen to me," so I forgot about her already. Oh, has she ever been on a panel?
No.
So, okay. So she could be a guy. You don't know who you're talking to, do you? Wow, that's what's exciting about
We're not
all
getting
this.
to this, but we had this conversation on Justin's stream last night.
About what?
About boys being girls and girls being boys.
Oh yeah.
Why is your mic so low?
That better?
Yes. Well, I mean,
Nah, don't say
you're
it.
louder. You're louder. I don't know about better. How's mine? Is it loud enough?
Yep.
Abigail
Right.
said I'm not a guy, I'm a girl. I knew that. I took it
I'm
from
not
the two female names you
I
had.
am girl. Well, okay. I mean, that's what you say. You can identify anything you want nowadays. You know.
Oh, someone put that in your chat yesterday. Said I identify as a microwave.
Oh yeah. That was well, I think that was Mike B or somebody.
wasn't that was when TJ was saying he keeps food in the microwave to keep it warm. Takes it off the grill. It's got to continue to cook, so he puts it in the microwave and closes the door, but doesn't turn it on to keep it warm. He's a interesting character, that one.
He's a special little guy.
Okay, he's all right.
Toaster ovens are good for that. You put it all the way down to 200, pop it in there, keep it warm.
Pop it.
Got a nice toaster oven. Used it today.
Oh,
By the way, did you get the RGB lights working?
no.
Good. They're stupid. What do you need them for?
He likes his computer to look lit up.
You know, like a 70s disco. Like, what did you say, Justin, the other day? Like
Gay
a gay
nightclub.
Gay nightclub.
Gay nightclub. Yeah, you gotta. That's what tells you got a premium system.
No, my computer case looks very lit up.
I've got a couple of RGB fans, but it's really, and there's actually my video card has RGB in the fan. That's it. I got a little light in there.
Mine doesn't have RGB on my video card.
Mine does. I didn't know it when I bought it. It just lit up when I plugged it in.
It's like, ooh, what is that?
It's just a little blue light coming out of the fan. I think it's blue. Yeah, it's blue. And I got put these two 140s in the front here, and they light up pretty.
Oh, by the way, Skip Miller has a 2060 for sale if anybody's interested. Or if you know anybody that wants one. Skip Miller from Paul's show. Skip, his friend Skip. He has a 2060 super graphics card for sale.
I'm sorry if I've insulted you. I was just joking. I don't know. I'm holding out.
I know, Matt, you have the 1080, right?
No. 1066 gig. That's all.
Matt's been having issues with his 1080.
He has I thought he has a 2080.
No, not Matt. Northeast. No, he doesn't.
That's what he told me.
He said a 1080 last night.
Then he lied a few episodes ago. he said a 2080.
Yeah, but Matt was probably lying to make himself look bigger. He always does that in front of Sean.
He said I got 2080. He's like, well, that's a pretty badass card. 1080 is a decent card. What kind of trouble is he having?
He said that his computer's been stuttering real bad lately. I'm not real sure.
Really?
Everybody was assuming it was the graphics card.
Not necessarily. It could be the drive. Could be a lot of things. Some kind of process in the background that he doesn't know is running.
He has, I know he's ready to update some stuff on his computer anyway, because he has, his computer's about 6 years old, so he wants to update some stuff on it.
Oh, Abigail's leaving. Hope it's not because of me.
See you, Abigail.
See ya, Abigail. Can I call you Abby?
Look at this card I found yesterday on here.
There it goes. Tesla A100 Ampere. Yeah.
40 gig graphics card, $9,000. Fuck that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the lottery.
that's you want to make a movie.
Sean said you'd use that more for server shit than computer. I don't
Well,
know.
why would you need a badass computer video card for a server?
I don't know. It's something they do with servers. I don't know. Him and David.
I
were talking about
used
it.
to run servers. I don't know what
I
kind of server that would be.
What? Okay.
You talking to your invisible friend?
No, my daughter was asking me if she could have a Twinkie.
Oh, you got Twinkies? Share with the class. I haven't had a Twinkie in years.
They cost too much over it.
Hard it is to believe. I haven't had a Twinkie in years. I don't think my wife will buy them for me. She did buy double stuffed, what do you call Oreos recently. I guess it was buy one, get one, and she just had to take. What did you do? What happened? Where'd she go?
I have no idea.
And I guess it must have been buy one, get one. She goes, okay, you can have this bag. There you go. Twists. What's twisted in there?
It's vanilla and caramel.
Oh, that sounds really good, actually.
I ate a whole packet in one sitting last time.
I'm not a big double stuffed fan, to tell you the truth. I like, to me, the best part's the cookie. But caramel, that sounds all right. I could do that. Oh.
Oh. Let's send Art a link. So I'm remembering who I send links to.
Justin, you know what the Best Buy in Jensen Beach at right down the street? I can't believe they got them back in stock, because they got the hell video card did I tell you I was going to buy? Oh God, hold on.
I can't remember.
I'll tell you in a moment. The fact that they actually have them there in stock and at a reasonable price, $379. It's pretty damn good.
Oh.
Yeah, RTX 6700 XT in stock, $380 in the store. It's pretty hard to believe. They're very popular. However, I'm holding out because the 6800s are coming down. Look at this. Got one here in stock, new egg, free shipping, $465.
So I think this is what he was talking about. It said a graphics card or GPU is an important component of a dedicated server. A good graphics card will help your server run more efficiently and handle more tasks. I don't know, it's something he was talking about at his work. Something to do with servers, though. I just don't know what it is.
I don't know. Are they serving videos? I don't know. I don't know why more RAM would be better than sharing resources with a video card. That doesn't make sense to me. But what do I know?
Like I said, I don't know. It's some government computer thing he was talking about. I'm not entirely sure. Half of what Sean says, you think, I don't understand half of it.
Anyway,
I listened to him and David talk one day on a
it
private
depends.
live,
It
and I was
depends what the
fucking lost.
server's doing. It depends what the server's doing, I guess. But anyway, Gigabyte Radeon RX 6800 gaming overclocked. I don't even like that. Don't even need overclocking anymore. 16 gig graphic card, WindForce 3. It's a 3-fan for 460. Boy, that's tempting.
3-fan, that's a pretty good size card too.
Yeah, my case is more than big enough, but it's I mean, this is full 256-bit, the GDDR6, 16 gig, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's
My
good.
My case would be big enough, but I probably would be about that far from the front of my front fans.
How far?
I'd probably be about an inch and a half. I'd be pushing it, but I think I could fit it in there.
No, inch and a half is plenty of room. An inch
Yeah,
is
I'd
plenty.
be,
There's airflow in an inch and a half, no problem. Dude, let me see. What's the length on this thing?
But now I could fit a lot in my case.
This is as big as this is as powerful, as big as I want to go without updating without upgrading my power supply.
I actually watched a tech channel the other day, Laura, that had a big ass case like yours, and he built two computers in it. He put two different. He built two PCs in the one big ass case.
Now this isn't a 6800 XT; it's a 6800. The XTs are ridiculous. All right, but that's really good deal for a very powerful card.
I would jump on that because they keep going up and down, up.
Not
and
AMD.
down.
AMD goes down. Only Nvidia goes up. Arrogant bastards. Let me see. 68. Yeah, the XT you can get one for 560, $100 more. For the bump in performance, that's not. It's the fast. Well, I mean, it's got. It's actually a better card. So let me see. Power usage goes up even more. Well, you see, actually, I could do the XT. This uses up to 300 watts. The other one's 250. That's fine.
Hey, don't you have like? Well, you said you had what, a 750?
750.
Yeah.
750. This would be fine.
I mean, mine was recommended for 550, but it's running fine on 5. So
What I don't like about this particular card is it's got 3 8-pin 8-pin power cords. And I can do it, but I'd have to splitter one of them. And I don't like that. Because each one of them is allegedly good for 175 watts rated. So, you'd want 3 separate lines if you wanted clean power. I've seen this one before. Here's one for 570. Let's see what this one wants. I mean, you can do it. People do it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like splitting that. And it's not the power supply itself. It's the actual.
you're talking about that right there.
It's actual cables itself.
If you
PCIe
know
cable.
things, Justin, you have to turn your green screen off.
I know.
PCIe.
You're talking about that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine actually, the new one had 8, but my luckily my wiring harness had the extra.
Extra 2. You just push it together and you put it in.
Yeah.
Right. That's what this has is 8. What I'm running now, but the this thing has 3 8s.
Oh shit.
Yeah. 2 8s. I've got 2 lines available. And on my power supply that I could run.
Hi, inspired Jay.
Like here is, see, and if it's 300 watts, that means it's 100 per. You want to divide it up; it's 100 each, which means you'd be running 200 off one ice with a splitter, which is 25 watts above rated. But people do it because that's only when you're maxing out and it's temporary and blah, blah, blah. It's not a big deal, but I'd rather get a different power supply for that particular card. Here's one for just a few bucks more, though. That uses 2 8s. And this is a Power Color Red Dragon. Also Newegg.
Were you gonna share the screen or?
Oh, I could.
It sounded like you were going to. You were like, and this one, like you were gonna show us, and I was sitting there waiting. Like,
Yeah, I'm just kind of talking like you guys, and just like you guys can see. Here it is for 570. And what's nice about this, that is the price. It's not based on them giving you a $15 gift card or a $20 gift card or something. Get the game.
I like Newegg. I've gotten a couple things from there.
1600 XT. Yeah. XT is badass. But you see, if I go back, here's the 6800, which is not an XT, for $465. So that's a big difference. It's $105. $105.
And that 105 could go towards your new power supply too.
I don't need one.
Oh, you're not gonna get another one?
No, I don't need one with either of these.
So which one are you thinking? You're just gonna go with the 4?
Well, this one only runs at 250 watts. This one runs the other one runs at 300, but it's 750 still fine. Like I said, but the one I was looking at for, see, it's only $5 less. But and it's actually got a little LG, RGB in it, but I don't care about that. But this one requires three 8-pin connectors, which I guess I could do. I could split one line into two, but I don't want to.
Might as well not make it more complicated.
Well, like I said, again, they're allegedly rated for 175 each, and you're running 200 through a single line. Well, and people do it, but I don't want to.
Hi, Mark.
I don't think. I would say it's not worth the risk in anyhow.
Yeah. Well, like I said, for $5 more, I can have this one.
Right.
And or for $105 less, I can get the regular 6800. So,
are you buying it now? Do we get to see a live purchase?
6800 versus 6800 XT.
Mark, I hope you rang Mum and wished her a happy Mother's Day.
Faster heat sink, ways higher clock speed.
Mark, I don't care what muscle you've pulled.
Board of them still capable of high refresh rates at 1080, 440,
Yeah.
40. I would just go with the cheaper one. I mean, you're not doing nothing crazy on your computer anyway, right?
What if I want to? I want to get crazy. 20% faster effective speed, 25% faster. That's a big jump for $100. 25%.
I'll be back in a second.
Decisions.
I'll end up doing neither. I got to pay my taxes. Let me see here. Show you what I have now. Oops. This one. So this would be 155% faster. The plain 6800.
Yeah, that one's only $130.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's down to that. Yeah.
What does that one compare to the one I got? Just curious.
155, 181, 186.
Like,
This is based on users putting in their benchmarks. I've put my benchmarks into this myself, actually. You got the 2060 Super.
Yeah, I'm just curious what the difference is on those.
There it is. 61%.
Oh, Jesus.
In gameplay, 78, 88.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be a huge upgrade for you then, getting the other one.
I don't know about huge. Okay, 221, 280, 69, 110. That's a nice jump. 72. That's
That's not bad at all.
individual games. Yeah, it would be. 79, 135, 84, 133.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you should get a hold of Skip and get yourself that 2060.
Why are you pushing Skip's thing on me?
Well, no, because you could probably you can get it for
If I'm
half of
gonna,
what he's
if I
gonna
get
pay
one,
for
that's
it
just this is what I'm going to have, and that'd be that. Now
new.
this 6700 XT,
See what to do.
22%, 23%, 15 faster than the 2060. And this is the one I've been looking at, and it's not. See, these prices are wrong. I can get this even at Best Buy for 380 right now.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do
Oh, I
it.
can get it for 350 online. 360. I mean, it's very competitive considering it, especially considering it's Best Buy, versus the plain 6800, 43% fat. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
43, 46, 47. And value and sentiment. People like this card. That's all that means. It's they're just, people like NVIDIA. And these guys really lean NVIDIA. This website, by the way, they're very critical of AMD. Users should be aware of AMD's army of social media accounts, which is goal is to dupe shoppers any way they can. They put that in. They put
Hey,
that
Curtis.
worse in all their reviews. I mean, they just make the AMD sound like such criminals.
Oh damn. Curtis said their Best Buy just closed.
Did it? No, that sucks. They're very convenient to have around. I miss Radio
Wonder-
Shack.
Yeah, well, if Radio Shack would have stayed in the niche market they were in, they probably would still be around. They were the only ones where you could go get like transistors and just weird electronic
Oh.
shit.
If you could think of it, they had it.
Right, and then they decided to go into freaking cell phones and electronics, so they couldn't compete with Walmart and all them. But nobody was selling what their original business was. That's why I said they probably would still be around. I actually passed an old building the other day with an old one of their old signs still up. It was all beat to hell, but it was a Radio Shack sign.
I want to buy this stuff super cheap. Yeah, well, save $1 here and there is always a good thing. Like close permanently. Yeah, that's what we figured. We didn't think you were telling us their business hours. Yeah, they just closed, but they'll be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. Silly.
Maybe you need to have Max 420 find you a graphics card on Facebook Marketplace. You can talk them down to like $10 for you.
Yeah, no, thanks. That's okay.
You can get all that stuff on Amazon now.
Dude, I don't know what the hell he does, but he goes and he finds somebody and they want like $2,000 for a drone. He's like, I'll give you $50 for it. They're like,
If that guy
okay.
wants to sell me that card for $200, I'll buy it. Tell him. How about that? What you paid for it?
Yeah, Mark, and I answered you back. That's because I'm more important than you. So of course, Mum was going to put the phone down to you.
Got all the benchmarks, all broke it down. Blah blah blah. Superty duper. Now you said he's got a 1080. I thought he said 2080. Could have sworn 1080. What?
Yeah, I could have swore he said a 1080 yesterday. I
The
could be wrong.
1080 Ti, plain old 1080.
1080 Ti.
And that's a pretty good card. Look at this is compared to the 2060 Super. Oh, I'm not sharing anymore, am I? Hold on.
No.
Yeah. All I saw was your face.
That should be enough. Yeah. 1080 Ti, 2060 Super. 24%, 31%. Even though it's a previous generation, it's pretty badass. Now, if it was just the plain 1080.
Hey, Corey.
Because we don't know for sure. They're about even. Oh, it's maybe, you know what I mean? Jumps. Yeah, they're about even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not enough to really even say.
No, they're pretty much even. Yeah. That's a generational difference. Plus the 20 series supports what do you call ray tracing. The 10 series don't believe it does. I mean, I know it doesn't actually. It starts at 16, but that's got terrible support. The ray tracing support, but there you go. It's 15%, you know, from the 10. Okay. So that's pretty cool, actually. I mean, be sideways, really, if you're using a 1080 Ti. Like I said, but the ray tracing, if it's important to you, you can at least work with it with this one, you know. Interesting. Okay, we'll stop sharing. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just end up. Laura, read back up what happened when I spoke to mom. Or mum, excuse me, Mr. Britton. Mum. What did mum say?
Oh, it's Mother's Day here in the UK, so I wrote my mum to wish her a happy Mother's Day. And Mark will be on the phone to her.
Oh.
What's up, Mikkel? Corey.
You should have called her last night, you know, just to get ahead there, Mark, if that's a big concern. And
my mum was drunk last night.
Okay. That's nice.
There was no chance of getting hold of her.
Mom, don't you remember I bought you your last 2 drinks due for Mother's Day tomorrow? You don't remember? How old's your mom? You don't know how old your mother is? Approximately?
Mark will know. He lives with her.
How old's David? Look at her. She don't even know how old the man she's about to
You don't know your husband's age, huh? Wow. Do you know his birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you don't know the year.
Mm-hmm.
You know the year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you know how freaking old he is.
Your mother is 61 on the 12th of April. Thanks for that. I know when her birthday is.
Oh, there you go. You're younger than me. April 21st, 62. And I haven't put in for Social Security yet.
My dad was born November 25th, 1959. My mother was born in.
He's about a year and a half younger than I am. Older, excuse me.
67, I think my mom was born in.
57. Your mom's older than your dad?
No, 67.
67.
Younger.
Right.
Yeah, she's about 8 or 9 years younger than him.
I was my second wife was born in 53. An old thing.
Her.
Yeah. November, she'll be 70 years old, my second wife. That's kind of scary, huh? Scary to me.
Same age as Paul.
Dad will be 71 this year, if Mum's 61.
10 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
David's like what, 47? 46?
I remember how old I am.
I want to say you're like 8 or 9 years younger than him. I
think I'm
remember
11.
correctly.
I think
11?
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so he should be 47. If you're 11 years younger than him.
$46.
Maybe it was 54. Now that I think about it, maybe she's going to be. I don't remember. Wait, when I turn 62, that would make her only.
Hey, Tomas. Hey, Newfound.
Which is only 6. No, it's 53.
You are 35, Laura. Yeah, no, I sometimes forget.
She's going to be 70 years old. Holy crap.
I think David lied to her about his age. He was like, yeah, I'm only a year older than you.
Hey, Sully. How you doing, bud? You're 35, Laura?
Yep.
Oh.
What's 34?
I thought you were 36.
No, I'm 35.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're 36.
I was born in 88.
She's about to get pissed.
Yeah, so is my son. Billy was born in 6/15, June 15th, 88. That's my youngest child.
There's only 11 months between me and my brother.
Wow, you're youngest.
Mm-hmm. That I know of, yeah. Yep. Well, the rest are stepchildren. There was one that I had with my first wife, by the way, who was born in 81 or 82. 81? The hell is he born? 80, 81, 82.
You read Wedging Biggs?
God, what'd he write?
Do you need us to read it to you, Justin?
I'm about to go to the chat. Hold on.
Yes, Mark, you're supposed to be an April Fool's baby. But you decided to come early.
Be a fool every day.
Hey, that might have been a good thing, Wedge, if she would have switched you out with a rich family. You've been good to go.
82.
Tomas isn't much older than me.
82. What was I doing in 82? It's 21.
I was just swimming around in 82.
Yeah, that's the year he was born, I think. Aaron Sean. Just got back in touch with him after all these years, about a year ago. You know how? I told you this, right? His wife found me when I used Ancestry.com with my DNA.
Hey, Mudbull. I've sent you a link. Get your ass on this panel.
Oh, was your son?
Huh?
Who was that you got in touch with?
My first child.
Oh, you didn't know about him?
Oh, I knew about him.
Yeah.
I was 19 when I met her. She was 25 and crazy. And I think she just wanted to get pregnant. We got married and then she had him and then, well, she left. I think I saw him twice. Disappeared, left the state. It was easier to get away with that shit back then. Especially when I was 19, 20-year-old kid. Actually, he might be 81. I think about it. 79, went to college, 80. 80, met her at 80. It might have been 81. Oh, fucker's old. He's 42, huh? But he's doing well, and his just got married recently. He's doing all right. That's all I know. And she doesn't badmouth me, according to them either, so I should keep my mouth shut. So all she did, she told me you had a great singing voice. No, that's okay.
Everything. Oh, God, I'm tired.
I just had some random person message me. She says, "Hey, what up? I don't know if you heard about the shit going on." I was like, "What?" So she sent me a message back. She said the Department of Health and Human Services are supporting people financially. I signed up. I signed up for it, and I got mine. I got mine from program. I'm reading it just like she wrote it. If you want, I can send their link. And I was like, "No, I'm good."
It doesn't say mines. I got mines.
It's
Got
definitely
mines.
it's definitely a bit of broken English. So
Mark Core, 1989 was the last time my dad played with me. And LOL, anyone get that joke? No, and we don't want to get that joke.
yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
that is my brother for you.
Yeah, that's okay. And never liked bell bottoms, Paul, just to be clear. Had them because, in the 70s and the late 60s, early 70s, you couldn't buy pants that weren't bell bottoms, for Christ's sakes. I mean, I like everything was bell bottoms. I didn't have a choice. My mother would buy them.
Friggin' Donald.
Never liked them.
I'm fitting to get mine.
Bertha for OnlyFans. No, we don't need Bertha on OnlyFans, thanks.
Tomas. Did you ever get that argument from your family? You have to love and respect her. She's your mother. It's like, she's a maniac. But she's your mother. She's fucking crazy. Get out of here. So my wife let the door open. There's a fly in here. She beat me every day. But she's your mother. Okay. Thanks for reminding me. That's okay. She's dead now. You say only the good die young? Not true. She was only 71. She kicked it. 72, something like that.
Yes, Mark, I know you had OnlyFans.
Did he really?
Yeah, he put that mankini picture up with him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What? What do you mean he had OnlyFans? He created an OnlyFans site?
No, he was a member of OnlyFans with his own little profile.
With his own profile. Oh, yeah, but he would visit other people's OnlyFans sites. He didn't prance around in his skivvies and try to get people to send him money, did he? Showing off his corn cob?
In a mankini.
Yeah.
I remember when Oh, good.
No. Please tell me what you remember about OnlyFans.
No, I was going to say, I remember like a year or so ago when they decided to change their policy and they were like, no more nudity on here. It lasted about a day and they switched back because they were losing hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah. Shit, that's the whole point, isn't it?
Well, it started off as it was supposed to be like a YouTube type thing, but then it just kind of went to the dark side and never came back.
Well, yeah, private YouTube. That's what the difference was. You can say and do pretty much anything you want because people,
Right.
it's a private club. But and they did. And they discovered how twisted people are. Did you know that Playboy is in the process of going up against OnlyFans? They're going to create their own OnlyFans style site now. And I think they're a little late in the game. I don't know how well it's going to do, but they're banking on their name as getting them into the whole thing. I mean, that's a huge investment, a lot of money. To get the server base to even compete with big companies like that, and to invest that kind of time, effort, and they're going to have to seed it out and give a bunch of stuff away for free just to build up the user base at the beginning. First year for free, first 6 months for free, something. But anyway.
So the reclusive owner of OnlyFans rakes in more than 500 million from adult websites in less than 2 years, report says.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Here comes Donald.
Hey, Donald.
Donald.
Oh, but as of 2023, he's made more than $1 billion in revenue.
Good for him. That's awesome. They don't hurt anybody.
Donald's not even got his mic on yet. Oh.
There he is.
And the top of the list.
Is that how you say hello, Don? You just, check in and give us your left ear?
I don't know if you can hear us.
So the best.
I can hear you. I'm
Are you multitasking?
Hi, guys.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Oh, come on. What the hell?
So the top earner for OnlyFans name was Angela White, earned an astounding 20 million per year.
Hold on. We were just kidding, by the way. If you dodged out to come back in again, we could hear you. $21 million a year. Does she have big breasts?
I have no.
That's $10.5 million a teat. Pretty good.
Bella Thorne, 11 million. Cardi B, 9 million.
Cardi B.
Yeah, she's on there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sounds like I can't listen to her talk. She sounds so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it'd be really painful to be so stupid and have so much fucking money. That'd be horrible. I should be so stupid.
I'm just saying, like, if you ever listen to her talk, oh my God.
People listen to her talk. Is that why they check into her OnlyFans site?
When she started it, she was a stripper right before she became famous.
She still is a stripper.
Pretty much.
Wedging Big just said he posted to his OnlyFans and he got banned, but he doesn't know why. But then he sent me this photo to go with it.
OnlyFans. That picture blows. What happened to Don?
He just disappeared.
That's it. He's just gone. I was kidding. We could hear him. Whatever. Here.
He'll be back. Hey, Charles.
Hello. Oh, it's Ghost the Penguin.
What's up, Charles?
If anybody would like to join the panel, the link is pinned up the top.
Is it now?
Yes, it is.
So it looks like we got a couple of things from Mr. Beauchart. I use that intercourse the penguin thing. So he sent this to me. Isn't that great?
Looking at penguin porn, nice.
I'd say, so I said, thank you for that. It's good to start my day off with little animal porn. Speaking of a little animal porn, he sent me this today. Yeah. It's Gary and him and who's that? That's I probably should know who that is. Well, they're Canadian, so who cares? All right, let's go. All right.
Oh, he wants back in.
I hit it. Ding dong.
I know it's on his computer.
Is that better?
Yeah, we heard you before. We could hear you.
Bill's just been
I was making fun of the fact that you came in, didn't say a word, and immediately did this. Gave us your ear. Exactly that. Well, the other side, though. There you go. But we could hear you. But the lighting is much better now.
Oh, hi, guys.
Very crisp. Very crisp. You're looking crispy. It's Sunday, so neither of us have, shaven. I could see that. Get out of here.
Has nothing to do with Sunday. I haven't shaven for, I think it was, what was that? Tuesday?
Oh, really? Yeah. I've noticed if you masturbate a lot, the whiskers grow slower. I think it's had to do with the testosterone levels.
I like how when you said that, Justin turned his camera off at the same time.
I'm going to go slow down my whisker growth right now.
I'll never shave again.
I don't understand why I have to shave at all.
Think about the money I'll save on razors and Elmer's glue.
You know what happened? Yeah,
Elmer's glue.
Yeah, but the cost of tissues is so high right now.
No, in a bottle, Elmer's glue.
Well, that's why you got to be
in a bottle, Elmer's. Oh my God, I just got that. Oh God,
Bill, you got to be environmentally conscious. You reuse your tube socks.
Well, you can wash those.
Yeah. Whatever joke you think I'm making, go a little bit further down the gutter and you'll find it.
Yeah, good job, Justin. Yeah, I was just standing here thinking my wife would be wondering why she could stand up my tube socks in the corner.
Yes, Charles, I conned my hair.
Well, let's have a look at Chuck's 30-second video.
I did get up and do stuff today and comb my hair, and I'm not wearing pajamas, so. But I do have a headache.
Sorry.
It's not a big one. It's a little one still, but.
Well, with that drum, if you didn't have a headache before.
Yeah, that's the headphones came off. I took a couple seconds of it and I was like, I can't take it off because that drum was just pound.
Should have warned you first.
Looks very, very cool, Charles.
Yes, it does.
Wish I could be there.
I get jealous. Everybody goes on adventures except for me.
Hey, Charles, Chuck, Chaz, Charlie. I know that was Chuck. It was epic, I bet. I would love to have been there. Someday.
One day you'll make it over it.
Someday your ship will come in.
Well, it has to go out. Because start here, go out. Yeah, maybe when I have time. It's not like you can take a weekend off and go there.
Yeah. So you're looking at my list of projects for the spring that just keep growing and growing and growing.
Yeah,
You
a
too many
lot of
projects on your list and you don't want to do any of them, so they just, it's like, you gotta just pick one and knock it off and just.
I've got a vinyl plank that I bought. It looks at me and guilts me every time I go in and out of the garage because it's been sitting there for 2 months. I bought it. It's like a 1x8, but it's vinyl, and it's like solid vinyl. I'm going to use that at the base. My garage door opening had like rough sawn wood as the trim. It was the thick stuff, the actual 2-inch, instead of the 1.5. But the bottom from touching the ground over the years has rotted up a little, So I had made a kind of a base, made it look like I was sitting on a base, but just by wrapping it with 1x real wood. Well, that didn't last forever either. So now I got smart and I'm going to do the bottom with the vinyl. It's not even that hard a project.
Right.
But it just taunts me.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I got a carburetor all I got to do is put it in that buggy and test it to make sure everything's running good. But then I got to go out there and do that. And that'll lead to another project. And I can sit here and eat Cheetos.
Yeah. And hang out with Laura. I could, I'm not even ambitious enough to clean my bike. All I gotta do is roll that out of the driveway into the driveway and just have that. Although cleaning a Harley is not exactly a 5-minute job either. It's a pain in the ass, all the chrome and everything else, and getting in all the schnooks and crannies. Yeah. But even if I just did a half-ass job, it would look so much better,
But then you'd have to ride it. You'd have to go somewhere and.
Yeah, then I would get on, and that's how you air dry it. Yeah. Go for a little run. Actually, what I do is I bought a nice blower, an Echo. I went with the good one. And that's it. When I wash the car, I don't towel dry it first. I blow dry it with that giant blower.
Ooh.
Which takes most of the moisture, most of it off, and then I can finish it off with one towel, So that's my trick. Well, it definitely makes doing the bike a lot easier because you don't want to leave that shitty city water to dry on.
Are you doing like a terry cloth towel or a chamois? What are you doing?
I've got microfiber towels, a whole bin of them. Because every time I needed more, I just buy a whole new package of them and another package. So I got a whole this big bin of them. But yeah, I use microfiber. But like I said, I take most of the moisture off, and I could do one good size microfiber can do the whole bike because I get most of the moisture off. Get out of here. I have to kill something. Bastard.
Oh, that'd be good, Chuck.
But then if you do it right, then you got to polish all the chrome and you got to use a different polish for the aluminum. And then I should wax. Then I should really, it's probably time to do a little polish and then wax it. But
do you treat the seats with anything?
No, I probably should. Seat is relatively new, the one that's on there. I had the original, which is a nice overstuffed seat, but I bought a hammock seat from Harley, like a $500. It says $550, whatever. It's much wider, than a normal size seat because, well, you can guess why. And then it's got, they call it a hammock because it actually has this inside the seat. It suspends you above the seat pan. So you're actually not resting on that, which makes, it was either that or go to the ridiculously expensive air seat, which is like $700-800, which I didn't do. I bought this. It's a nice seat. But even then I noticed that I would still, after 45 minutes, an hour, it's really uncomfortable. So I got some sheepskin, sheep, real one. And it's like brand new because since I bought that, I think I was on the bike once and it was around town. But that's annoying. Now I got to cover that up if I clean the bike because you don't want to get that wet.
Right.
I don't know. This is very uninteresting stuff. It's just a big pain in the ass.
Yep.
Yeah, because you haven't used your boat in a while too. So maybe you should strap the boat on the back of the bike and take them both out for a walk.
Strap the boat on the back of the bike and take him for a walk.
You get them out there and stretch your legs a little bit.
The last time I was on that boat was when Ray Kelly came up here and we went on that boat and I did that video. That's how long it's been. So that's what I got to do. I got to commit to somebody coming to the house. And now I'm forced into getting my lazy ass out there and clean it up and get it ready and run the motor and, flush it and all that before they get here. And if I do, because that's what you got to do, especially if it's been sitting, And I should make a plan. Take that boat out again.
Yeah. Don't make a plan. Just do it. Plans never, you can always put off plans. Just do it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Well, nothing ever goes right when you try to.
It runs good. There's several places to drop it, to put it in that are free, I have no excuses. I mean, there's within 20 minutes, there's 3 nice boat launches.
Mm-hmm.
So
I found some of the funnest times you'll have are just like last minute things. It's like, oh, let's go here. And just decide right on the spot to go.
Some last minute things by yourself.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like
with your tube sock.
Make it. Justin, go make a bottle of Elmer's glue.
Gorilla glue.
Oh yeah, it can be like the chick that put Gorilla Glue in her hair.
Yeah, and then
you remember that?
Yeah, and then she signed up for a friggin'
GoFundMe.
She signed up for a GoFundMe, made bank on that.
Yeah, she tried
to
sue
people
Gorilla
paid her?
Glue.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and then she tried to sue Gorilla Glue because they said it didn't tell her on the bottle.
It didn't tell her not to put it on her hair.
And she ended up losing that because of something with.
It did say avoids contact with skin.
Well, she admitted in a video beforehand that she knew she wasn't supposed to use it as hair gel, and that's why she couldn't sue Gorilla Glue, because she admitted it like a week or 2 before on a video before she tried to file a lawsuit against them. So she would have lost it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Why why in the F would anybody think you can do that? I mean, there's things that you can do with stuff that it's not necessarily intended for. Here's an example.
Yeah, off label.
Hand grips on a motorcycle. You want them to stay on. You know what an old trick is? Hairspray.
Or a chainsaw as a weed whacker.
No, you hairspray the shit out of it. You put that on, you let it dry, and it stays on. It just stays on. But it can be removed with a lot of effort. Versus glue, which you practically have to tear the thing apart to get it off of there. So it's a trick, and that's something you're using that's not necessarily initially intended for that purpose, but it works just great. In fact, I put the hand grips on the bike that I have, these oversized leather hand grips on there, and I put that on probably 5 years ago, and they're still on there, nice and tight. So it does work.
Well, yeah, and her hair looked really clean, like it was brushed back, looked really nice, but it was just stuck in that position. And then for like 2 weeks, it never moved, her hair. And then some hair specialist or something spent like hours using these special chemicals and finally got it out of her damn hair.
No, I wouldn't have went through that. It would have been just bald for a couple of months. So that's a look anyway. I can't even imagine what does that feel like when it starts to grow back in, because I've grown a beard before, and that's itchy as hell when it's growing in. Imagine growing your whole head back in. Would that be itchy?
I would think so.
Who's done that? Who's shaved it? Everybody raise your hand. Who shaved their head and let it grow back in? How about you, Laura? Did you ever do that?
I did a couple times over the years.
Was it itchy when it came back in?
No, not really. No, it wasn't itchy.
I don't know. Have you grown a beard?
Yeah. Not like maybe a little bit longer than Donald's, but not much longer than that.
No.
That's not a beard.
Not like Chris Hope or anything.
That's not
a beard.
How is that a beard? Not much longer than Donald's?
I'm saying I've had it.
Oh, you do have a beard. Look at that.
I'm saying I've had it out to like right here, but not like Chris Hope or nothing where it's like been, or like Chris Wedgeworth or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think right here itches. This itches. The neck itches.
Yeah, I think your face has more nerves in it than top of your head, though, too. So I think that's part of why it itches more, or it would itch more.
Okay. I used to have one of those went around like this for a while. Tried that. It's a pain in the ass, keeping it trimmed and everything. It's easier just to scrape it off my face. I've had it grow back in other places where it really itched.
Little wax job down there.
Made me feel like the reason it came off in the first place was still there.
Just like tube socks have multiple uses. Exactly, Charles.
I don't know if anybody got that. Paying attention.
Oh, I did.
As to why that would be gone.
Well, in all reality, Donald's actually found 3 different uses in life for a tube sock.
Like what?
Puppet. When he was
Here's a
16,
puppet?
as an actual sock.
No, I still only count 2 uses because I used the puppet for that.
Like, oh, stranger danger.
Radishes.
What is that?
All right.
They need to go out in the garden, but we got another freeze. So I probably got to wait till next week to put them out.
What do you have? Chicken wire around it? Keep the critters out?
Nope.
You just let them feed?
I'll get any critters, really.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
Even my dogs, my Bella, I think is a vegetarian. My wife tried to grow stuff and she ate it all.
these are going to go into a raised garden. So that'll keep out any bunny rabbits.
We had to, we had to fence it in, kind of, sort of.
Charles, fish eye does not swallow. He gags a little bit and spits.
Oh my God.
He has no actual trachea or esophagus.
Did you ever
dribbles out of his mouth?
I'm full.
Donald, did you ever do the tomato plants upside down? Remember when that was real popular?
Never have done that.
I remember everybody was doing that for a while.
Yeah, upside down tomato plants.
Yeah, but does that actually encourage better growth or something? Or
it didn't encourage better growth, but it was basically like doing a raised garden, and you could hang it, and the plant would come down, and then it would turn and go back up.
I don't know. It seems like plant abuse to me. I will hang you there. Give me tomatoes.
I just remember all those commercials for that planter, and it was like really popular for a while. A lot of people were.
Yeah, I remember that. Now you mention it.
It is a good way to sell tomato plants.
Should have picked my grandfather's brain, boy. He could grow tomatoes like there was no tomorrow.
I need to go pick up a tomato plant.
Jersey tomatoes.
I'm thinking about growing Romas this year.
You know, he used to hang pie tins in there, and then I guess that kept the squirrels away.
Yeah.
And then he had one of those. I don't know if it did anything, but it was a ball. It was a metal ball, and supposedly it would collect electricity, static electricity from the air or whatever. And that was the magic ball. But he did the big other secret was fish heads. All the guineas put fish heads in.
Yep.
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 That's all I know.
Bring a fish head in your soil.
Yep.
I remember one year we had a big family reunion at my grandma's, and they had like a bunch of watermelons. Well, the kids were spitting all the seeds out along the edge of her house. By the next year, dude, she had like 10, 12-foot vines growing up the side of her house. Shit ton of freaking watermelons sprouting.
Yeah, there's no trick to growing watermelons. They just grow.
That's like grapes out in the desert in Southern California actually grow very well out there. My mom had a bunch of big ass grape vines.
Big ass grapes. Is that a type of grape? Does you make big ass wine out of it? Just curious.
They just grew really easily out there in the desert, surprisingly.
Like I said, some of the Italian relatives, they would grow their own grapes and make their own wine, and and in certain types of grapes, you wouldn't eat the whole grape. You actually would just hold it to your mouth and then squeeze the guts out of it, and then get chased by the neighbors because you weren't supposed to be eating their grapes. We were such rebels. We're eating the neighbors' grapes. Such hoodlums.
Damn Ronay kids are at it again.
Those little, aren't they? Isn't their father Irish? Get the hell out of our yard. I couldn't tell your grandfather. Which half is Irish? Back half, right? Oh, get the.
Speaking of fish heads.
Wonderful.
Bill's drawing flies.
Fish heads, roly poly fish heads.
Fish heads, eat them up, yum.
See, I knew you would know that one because apparently you know everything.
Out to see a movie, didn't have to pay to get it in.
Dr. Demento. Very good. I'll open this door. Maybe the fly will find somebody else to bother. Oh.
I know.
How many brushes are you doing there, Rapunzel?
Just making sure it don't knot up while it's drying.
Plus, I need a drink.
I remember one plant that my mom used to grow the hell out of was aloe vera. Love that plant.
I got an aloe vera plant in the other room.
Yeah, she had like a whole, probably over 100 of them outside and planted in the ground.
Yep. Right now I've got radishes and pepper plants. I got a couple different types of pepper plants in the window, waiting for the last freeze to move them outside and get them into real ground.
I'll tell you one good thing about aloe vera though, man, it was nice in the summertime out in the desert when you get sunburnt.
Mm-hmm.
Worked really good. Just peel it right off the plant, cut the leaf in half and just rub it on you.
Yep.
I was never a big fan of aloe vera juice. My mom liked drinking it. I thought it was gross.
Yeah. I've heard of people eating it and stuff, but
Oh, yeah, you can go to Walmart and buy that aloe vera juice that comes in the bottle. I think it's gross, but my mom used to drink it all the time.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep.
Yeah, they sell the big bottles at Walmart. It's called Alivo or something like that. It's the name brand. And it's aloe vera juice. Supposed to be really, I mean, it's really good for you technically, but it's just, I didn't like the taste of it.
Yeah, they'll sell anything. So somebody will drink it or eat it. Where the hell? There we go.
The aloe vera plants are like weeds too. They'll grow really easily.
I haven't played Wordle yet today, guys. I'm gonna play Wordle.
Wordle?
Yep.
Who are you playing that with?
You don't play with anybody. It's a puzzle game. You ever play it?
Clearly not, because I don't even know what it is. Wordle. I was looking for.
You're guessing 5-letter words. So you start off guessing, and it'll tell you, like, you guess your first word, and I always go with audio because it has a bunch of vowels.
Mm-hmm.
And it tells you if it's in the word, it's yellow. If you have it in the word and in the right spot, it'll go green. So I've got 2 letters off audio. So I know the O is in the correct place and D has to be in there somewhere, and I have to figure out the rest. And I've got that many guesses.
Sounds like fun, actually.
It is. Oh, did you know that roly-poly fish heads are never seen drinking cappuccino in Italian restaurants with Oriental women? Yeah.
What?
What?
Roly-poly fish heads are never seen drinking cappuccino in Italian restaurants with Oriental women. Yeah. It's going to be in my head now, Bill. Thank you.
Oh, anytime. Glad to be of assistance.
I missed something.
It's a song. It's a song called Fish Heads. And I can't remember who sang it. But they used to play it on Dr. Demento all the time.
God, I had these pictures. See, sometimes I get ambitious. But I had to do this. You see, when you change the fuel filter or anything on this bike, you got to take this entire thing off here. That goes from here all the way to here, and get this out of the tank, which includes the float and everything else. There's a fuel pump, a filter. I replaced all this. Well, I didn't replace the pump because the bike only had 12,000 on it, time of 14,000 something, because I had to do it. You see this line here?
Mm-hmm.
This apparently sometimes when they're installed rubs against the inside of the tank and you end up developing a little pinhole in it. So because of that, you lose fuel pressure and the bike would not want to start because it would be spraying into the tank. You didn't lose any fuel, but you'd have no fuel pressure going to the motor. So I had to take the whole thing apart. Very interesting stuff. Let me see here, which includes the 10 one single use bolts off of here, and because they suggest you use the same, you get new ones, which I did, and the new gasket. Take this cover off, but anyway. Oh, that's
Where
also
did Don go?
I don't know. I probably annoyed him. Because he's too lazy to put his carburetor on. Oh, there's Alan. I should call him.
Who's back again?
It's the old bowling center.
Oh.
Hmm.
I lost internet for a minute.
Here's my new roof. There's my bike. Wow. I like going through old pictures that I didn't even realize I had. But that's not what I was looking for. You guys were talking about aloe vera and its gigantic cactus in my backyard. And I wanted your opinion as to what kind of cactus it was. I will find it.
Yeah, I got a cactus in my backyard too. If
Oh,
you
you do
shake
live,
it,
you live in Florida, so.
yeah, if you shake it a little bit, you can hear the water inside of it.
There we go. Tell me what this is.
That's a dog toy bush.
That's what my wife used to do. She used to dry the dog toys by sticking them on there. And this thing was even bigger. You could see all the ones she cut off down here because it was just massive and you couldn't walk by it without it killing you or trying to kill you because these are very sharp. But I don't know. I thought that might be aloe vera, but I don't even know what aloe vera looks like. So there you go.
I mean, aloe vera kind of looks like that, but I've never seen one that big before.
Not that big.
Not even close to that. That's huge.
Yeah, and it's like I said, you're not even seeing the longest ones were down at the bottom here. So I mean, it came way out. It's healthy. She made me get rid of it.
It's not agave, is it?
I don't know. Maybe somebody in the audience knows. Anybody in the audience knows?
If you actually take the picture to your phone and got Google on your phone,
Yeah, I know. You got that.
you can Google the photo.
It's probably going to say dog toy bush.
Interesting.
Yeah, never knew what it was. But she's gone now.
Probably some rare cactus.
Worth a lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Curtis wants to know, did anybody miss him?
Who?
Curtis. He put, okay, I'm back, had to go to the store. Did anybody miss me?
Oh, yes, very much so. What is that, Don?
That's an agave.
I'll be back in a second.
Well, it does kind of look like that. I mean, it's got spines on it, right?
Yep. It looks like you trimmed your base up, but
Oh yeah, no, they're all she cut. You could see all the ones cut off the bottom here.
that might be agave.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, look at all the agave. I could have been selling it to people. Here's a tree. I showed these pictures the other day. I was cutting down in the backyard. Ugh.
That fucking cherry just looks like a web of nightmares.
It was. Well, this is mostly Brazilian pepper. I had to get rid of it. Look, there's no grass underneath these things. The canopy on this thing had to be 35, 40 feet. It was huge. And I just had to do it piece at a time from the ladder, work my way down with that electric chainsaw down there. My 17-foot ladder. That's a 17-foot ladder, so that should give you an idea. It was big. Ah. There's the widow tree. There's a tree it killed. I mean, you could look at it. This whole area, nothing would grow.
Yeah, that's fucking bare as shit.
Yep, that's from the Brazilian pepper. It gives off kind of a gas, you know, and then nothing will, it just won't grow. This is all grass now. Came back in now that we got rid of, after we got rid of it.
Does it affect you as like? When you walked outside, could you smell like that gas or no?
No, not really. No, it didn't affect me. It does affect some people that get watery eyes and stuff. And I don't know. I mean, this isn't even native to Florida. Some idiots in like 100 years ago said, "Oh, look how well this does," and they brought it here because it grew so. Yeah, it grew and just kills everything else around it. It grows like wildfire. Now it's a nuisance.
It's illegal to even possess, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it's legal to grow it or to even have it.
There's an aloe vera. They're usually not nearly that size. And you can just like break one of these off and then cut it, slice it down the center, like fillet it, and then you can just dig the aloe vera juice out of there and rub it on you. It's like a gel. And it's really good for sunburns.
Yeah. My wife uses aloe vera lotions and stuff like that. She likes that.
Yeah. Especially if you like burn yourself like on the stove or something like that. It works really good for that. We also used to cut them off and we'd put them in the fridge for a couple hours and then cut them open and it'd be nice and cold.
All that thing did for me was scratch the piss out of me when I wasn't paying attention walking by it. I mean, it just grew, and it just would cover the wall. You had to be careful.
So it's prickly cactus.
It had spines, yeah, all along the edge of the leaf, or whatever you call that thing.
I think it was agave.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a single spike kind of spine. It wasn't that multi-fine one like you see in some. Like I have cactuses out here that have like little tufts of tiny little sharp needles. These actually had like heavy spines all the way along the edge of the. It's like a weapon.
Kind of serrated.
Yeah, kind of.
Now, how long did it take for once you cut that Brazilian pepper down? How long did it take for the grass and stuff to start growing back? Did it like pollute the ground or no?
It took a while. I mean, I don't. How long did it take? Not too long. I mean, with enough rain, it starts. It starts clearing off any whatever it was that caused it not to grow, and possibly also had to do with how much shade that area was getting. And besides the fact that things wouldn't grow next to it. But it took me a while to get rid of those stumps. There was a big area so it wasn't just a stump. It was a big area of stumps. That was a lot of work. But I don't know. By the next season, there was grass there. I mean, more grass, the better. You don't do dogs dragging all that crap in the house. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Well, here we go. He's bragging. That's not big. Let's see. These are big. He's got trees, I guess.
Oh, it was probably that one. Remember the guy was up on it cutting it. He showed it last week.
Let me see here.
Yeah, it was the one where you were talking about the guy swinging on the tree.
Yeah. Oh, we got big trees too here. I think it's pretty big for a nuisance tree in a backyard. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty high.
That's like the big redwoods in Northern California.
Well, it's not quite that, but it's big.
Oh, those trees are fucking tall.
Oh, we got 80, 90-foot trees right up the street here. But this was like this big. Like the canopy was tree of life big. It was like, it was taking up too much of the yard. I go, get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to go buy a $99 electric chainsaw from the Home Depot and have at it. Still got that saw around here somewhere. I replaced that partway through the project. I did the majority of it with that thing, though. I went with gas.
Well, the tallest tree in the world is the coast redwood at 380 feet.
Which means you could fly over it with your drone.
That's fucking tall, man.
Yeah.
It's a redwood. Where's it located, though? It doesn't say.
Laura, your hair fell apart.
I took it down ages ago.
It wasn't a serious statement, Laura.
Okay, it's in California.
Redwood trees in California? Really?
No, that's where that. No, I was talking about that tallest tree.
Aren't they mostly in California? Where else are there redwood trees besides California?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I guess the whole West Coast, I suppose, probably has them, right?
You can't even get close to this tree. Otherwise, you could get up to a $5,000 fine. Like it's off limits to get near it.
Why is it sensitive to strangers? Does it frighten easily?
From what people are, from what it's saying, I guess people were like ripping bark off of it as like a memento and stuff like that. So
That's not good.
So they keep people that far away so that they can't possibly rip some bark off it, which I'm sure wouldn't even hurt it, but whatever. Well, bark does protect a tree from stuff, disease. I don't know.
It's estimated to between 600 to 800 years old. And the oldest living tree is 4,000 years old. Jesus.
Wow.
What's the oldest non-living tree?
Didn't you just say that?
No, he said, what's the oldest non-living tree?
Oh, non? I thought you said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, non-living tree. I don't know. The tree of life? The aforementioned tree of life? The apple tree in the Garden of Eden?
Apple tree.
What? The tree of knowledge.
That was a lemon tree. Everybody knows that.
A lemon tree. There's a song about the lemon tree. It's very
Don't
pretty.
sit under the lemon tree with anyone else but me.
No, that's not it. Lemon tree, very pretty. And its flowers, something like that, smell so sweet. But the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. That's a lie. I can eat a lemon. Go suck a lemon. Lemon tree. What a stupid song. You know, a lot of the big hits are just dumb as shit. That what a, you know, I mean, who came up with that? Must be some kind of folk song that they turned into a, you know, like The Lion Sleeps Tonight. You know the whole propaganda campaign behind that. They supposedly went to Africa, the Tokens, traveled and looking for inspiration for their music. And that was supposedly their take on an African tribal song. The lion sleeps tonight in the jungle, the quiet jungle. The lion sleeps tonight. Huh, huh. I'm on my way.
Watch your ears, JD.
Cultural appropriation by the Tokens in 1961.
Donald's pretending he's listening.
He took his
Bill just killed his headache.
Sorry.
Hey, JD.
I still like that song to this day.
This is close enough.
That's the Tokens, JD. Oh, cool. Keep it that way. Wow, what an original joke. Fine. I'll never sing again. I'll never sing again. Don't make fun of my voice. I don't see any of you guys brave enough to sing into the microphone. You should have joined me. You should have joined in the chorus.
I never made fun of your voice.
That was JD. A musician yet. What? Hi, JD.
JD's just gonna sit being a keyboard warrior.
Stuck in my head. Stuck in my head. I bet you I have that song.
Fish heads. Roly poly fish heads.
Oh, for the love of God, Mark, don't sing, please.
Heads, eat them, yum.
If your brother comes on here and starts singing them out.
Justin, go on his channel. He's got loads of singing videos on there.
Absolutely not.
Show you guys something.
JD said your voice is fantastic, Bill. But we don't know what in context he's saying that in.
There we go. Look what I got. This was a gift to my dad from his best friend who had me put this all on CDs. Now, you may not be able to tell by the amount of folders I have here, but up until that time, this is every Pink Floyd ever recorded. This is all the hits from every decade. This was a collection that was owned by a DJ on a station there. Like here, 1950. Look at this. All this. I've got so much stuff. 60s. From 60 to 69, all the top hits. Come on, little computer. I haven't indexed this hard drive in a while. Here we go.
You'll have to go.
Look at it, on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, it's like a historical trip going through this stuff. Now, that song, actually, Lion Sleeps Tonight, should have been 1961. Let's see if it's here. I'm just curious. Probably search. Not 61. Huh.
Laura, is your brother being serious?
Yeah, he is actually being serious.
About what? Oh, maybe I got the year wrong.
Just jump back out to your 60s and.
Yeah, where was I? No, I don't want search results. I want to go to, there we go. Let's go to music. I'll just search right from here. There it is. Tokens, Lion Sleeps Tonight. Oh, it's under a different folder under genre oldies. I mean, I got so many different folders.
Yeah, and it would match so many different folders. You'd have to kind of. Just
That's the wrong song. Two timing lion lover. Oh my.
Why I turned to the Buddha religion was one of your brother's videos.
Have you actually gone on his channel? Bill's got to unmute himself.
Hey, what's Jesus?
Hello, Dominic.
Oh, I hear Dominic.
I've got a cat running amok at the moment.
You guys got any songs you want me to give you? It's the 70s. He's a year I graduated high school.
I can. How big is that folder? I can mail you a hard drive.
It is. Yeah, let's find out.
Brother's like Ozzy Osbourne. You can actually understand him when he's singing.
It took me so long. It took me so long. I encoded all of my CDs, and now they're in a box in the closet back there.
Oh, I'm so glad my videos are not on this channel.
76 and a half gigs.
Dang.
Oh, it's nothing.
Of MP3s. It's a lot of music there, Dominic.
Yes, there is.
Oh, that's nothing.
Okay. That's nothing. Doo-wop, separated by different genres.
No, let's see forgotten oldies.
Give it a
See what was
second.
forgotten.
Yeah, it's forgotten.
The computer forgot it.
No,
Stupid ass.
Jesus. Where is this? Gosh,
Yeah.
there's some.
Edie Gourmet. Goldfinger. How's that forgotten?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Baby.
Yeah.
1959.
Let's take. Oh, never mind.
Goldfinger.
Yep.
That's forgotten hits in 1960 or jukebox hits.
1965.
Jukebox hits in 1955. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Four Seasons. Bye Bye Baby. I know that song. What the hell?
Yeah.
I think I do. Skinny Mini.
Oh.
See anything else in there? I don't know. Forgotten hits. We could sort it, I guess, by. No, I don't know if I could sort it by year.
Eddie Arnold, Make the World Go Away. That's not forgotten.
Well, the world never went away.
World go away.
Skeeter Davis and Bobby Bear.
Mm.
A Dear John letter. I mean, this goes on and on. Look at this. Goes on and on and on. A lot of forgetting going on here. Wild One, Bobby Rydell. Sorry, but that's not forgotten. Anyway, a lot of stuff. And this is I forget why I bought this. It wasn't for me. Kelly Clarkson. So I just ripped it.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, no, but this one, I'm not lying though. This one was for me. Shakira, baby.
You know, he bought that Taylor Swift CD. He was like, "Oh, little Tay Tay."
What? All right, no, we don't need that.
Don sounds like he can sing.
Huh?
That's what Tomasa said.
Said what?
Don
sounds like he can sing.
Does he?
Read the chat and you'll know who he's saying.
I can't read the chat. Everything's closed up here. Hold on, let me.
Motown Hitsville.
Your fans are speaking in the chat to you, Donald.
Yeah, I don't read the chat.
He's too diva for the chat.
I mean, they're the little people.
They are. They're only this big on the screen.
Yeah.
Make the world go away. Go on, Don. Sing away.
No, I'm not a singer. Not when compared to your dulcet tones.
Shut up. Oh my God. I have a lovely singing voice.
I heard that. I was talking to this crazy bitch down the street.
My ex-wife.
I read that before you retracted it.
A throwback. Yeah, it was a throwback comment.
He said that there's no point us being here.
Who said that?
Tomas.
Why?
Oh, he must have fucked the spelling up or something and rewrote it.
What, are you leaving, Don? Or Tomas? What? Come on the panel.
Maybe it's because I called him a little person. Maybe it's
because
we're
not
one of the little people.
We're not reacting to the minimal amount of chat that's going on.
Stop letting the trolls and that get to you. That's what I keep getting told.
Don't let what?
Oh, Mark, don't sing that much anymore because people keep telling me he can't sing.
Sing if you're happy. If it makes you happy, sing.
Yeah.
Just don't do it around me, prick.
Yeah.
They make fun of me when I sing. It doesn't stop me.
No,
actually, nobody does because I have a beautiful singing voice. Go ahead. What, Justin? Sorry.
I was just gonna say, Mark, why do you give two shits when anybody else thinks? Who cares?
Yeah. Who bullies you?
Like, seriously, who gives a shit?
Dominic, take care of the people. Oh, Dom, when did you get here?
To be honest with you, I don't care if you're making 100% grade A material on YouTube. You're always going to have people that are going to come in and say stupid shit in your comments. It's just part of it.
Justin, have you read my comments recently?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just there's no reason to get butthurt over because it's going to happen regardless how nice of a creator you are, how good of content you do. It doesn't matter.
That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about he can't sing.
Yeah, but
my brother actually can sing.
Yeah, but he's talking about people bullying him on YouTube. Like Laura said, he's had that problem before. So, but like I said, it's going to happen no matter what genre of YouTube you're in. You could be in the damn knitting community on YouTube and you'll still get bullied. It's whether you just let them do it or not. Like Laura replies with nice comments. They'll be like, "Oh, this is a hideous video." She'll be like, "Thanks for watching."
Thanks for watching. That's my new comment now to all of them. Thanks for watching.
I've had people say, "Well, this wasted my time," and it's like, and you wasted even more coming here to say that. Thank you.
Yeah. She extended the waist.
Yeah. So thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it.
And then they come back again to comment again, so the video plays again. So it's like, thanks for watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, especially if it's a short, and they write a long comment.
Yeah, they keep playing in the background.
Minutes.
Yeah.
It's fine. And what pressing matters?
That's what you want them to do. You want them to write a long comment.
And what pressing important matters did watching my stream interrupt you from doing?
Exactly.
You know, there is that strategy of making a mistake, a purposeful mistake in your video, so people will go into your comments to correct you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People
Oh,
just
yeah.
like to say negative things. I put that video where I stupidly flew that drone into that crane, and right up at the top, I pinned to the top. My comment was, you know, what a bad move it was, and wasn't paying attention, and this is what happens. And yet, people still were analyzing what a bad flyer I was in their comments. You know, like
they give you advice, like, "Hey, guess what? You're not supposed to hit the crane.
Yeah, your pigeons are high, and you need more time in a simulator, and all this other, which I've never used, by the way. But whatever.
JD, I can leave you some nasty comments if you want.
Yeah, everybody go to JD's
Yeah,
channel, leave him a nasty
I'm
comment.
just going to JD.
Never too small for nasty.
Channel to make a nasty
Hold
comment.
on, I'm gonna. Think I'm fucking around. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm typing it in there right too.
Never too small for nasty comments.
See what's his previous his first. Yeah, there you go.
Let's see here. Hey, which one are you gonna comment on?
His most recent video.
All right. The roof cam backflip. We're out of the park.
Yeah.
Let's see. Roof cam backflip was a short that was a couple days ago.
And this one's a longer video.
I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm just gonna make a comment.
Yeah.
No, guys, that's okay.
There, I called him an idiot. I didn't even watch the video.
Oh, wow. Why am I subscribed to this? What is this? Nothing but cars? Let me see here. No, that'll be my comment. Why am I subscribed to this?
You're blocked on my channel, Justine.
There we go.
What was one of my comments I got the other day?
There you go, JD.
And then I just made another comment on my comment. Complete waste of my time.
I actually put in, why am I subscribed to this? There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
I put you're a some bitch.
Then I'm gonna go back to his last actual video, make a comment there too. That was just on the short.
Oh, I didn't even see that comment.
I put some bitch get better.
Oh, share. I closed it already. Share his channel link in the chat so other people can go in and tell him how terrible his streams are.
Why am I blocked on your channel?
Why are you blocked on a lot of other channels? Okay, hold on.
They don't know if Bertha's going to turn up or not.
There it is.
Oh, he just mentioned in his video he really needs a GoPro on top of his truck if he wants any quality. So I'm gonna put a comment saying you really need a GoPro.
Because your video quality shit. Oh yeah, I don't know how much hate I get on the Fortnite videos. I get so pissed off because I'll use standard peds in the game. And
now,
all these
everyone who
lovers.
knows me that goes to his channel, those look in the comments like, why is Don being such a dick? I'm just kidding. There's not gonna be that many viewers that'll know me.
Oh. No, I forgot what
Fish I was commenting, they would know it.
I don't even know what channel oh, this one. There we go. I got a response. Thanks, Bill. Just keep watching. That's good. See, that's how you do it. That's how you handle it.
Yeah, he responded to mine too. I said, some bitch get better. He said, thanks, I'll try.
That's how you do it.
I did give you a thumbs up though, JD.
Yeah, that'll make his day.
Oh,
I've been told by a few bands here in the UK. Okay.
I was actually trying to find one of his singing videos on the.
You know, I'll tell you, have those people that are just mean people to you for no reason. And I was deathly scared of actually speaking in front of a camera or anything for years and years because of a 6th grade teacher who I was in a play for the first time in the 6th grade. I was never in any plays. I got to be in a play and I had a speaking part. And I still remember the jokes. But the teacher took me off the play. She took me out of that part and put me in the background players because she said I wasn't enunciating correctly. I wasn't speaking very well. So some other kid got the speaking
Well, thanks
part.
for explaining the definition of enunciating. It's nice when you talk down to your audience, but continue, please.
Okay. I said enunciating, and then I realized that she wouldn't have said that to like a 6th
That's
grader.
okay. No,
And I was trying to. So anyway, that's fine. I got to be in the posse in the back of the crowd with some friends of mine. And that's fine until the end of the year. And she gathers us up for a nice end of the year. You know, end of the year, you're just goofing off. Teachers are just trying to run the clock out until summer break. So she gathers a class around and she's giving out these awards. And it was a little game. So she would have an award for the fastest kid. And all the kids in the class would have to try and guess who the fastest kid in class was. Or this kid was math whiz. And we'd all guess who the math whiz was. And she brought out a award that said Marble Mouth. And everybody turned and guessed me. And I had to walk up holding back tears and take the award and walk back.
So did they
How
have
much
an
of a
award?
monster?
Did they have an award for the biggest asshole teacher?
I know, isn't that horrible?
Yeah.
And she was my favorite teacher. And for years I still thought she was my favorite teacher until I just realized that was just a horrific thing to do.
Yeah.
What does marble mouth mean?
Then
I
like
I had
marbles.
in my mouth.
Marbles
Oh,
in
okay, I just never heard that term before. so I
Yeah.
was
That's
just
because you're young.
And so, yeah, for years, I could not even think about talking anywhere in front of a mic.
You know, it's funny how things like that can affect you.
Mhm.
You know, my mother, who was having an especially bad day, I guess one day, looked at me and said, "I hate your smile." Now, years later, I realized it was because when I smiled, I looked like her ex-husband, my dad, and she was having a bad day. And she should have, now she's still an asshole for saying it. Don't get me wrong. I was 5. So 4 or 5. But if you look at all the pictures of me when I was a child, I didn't understand why. So I thought must be something wrong with my teeth.
And so you wouldn't smile.
All my pictures are just like that. I wouldn't show my teeth in any of my pictures. Affected me for years.
Yeah. And yeah, you just, especially kids, you don't know. I mean, the little things that that teacher, I don't know what kind of a monster she was to think that was a good idea, but your mom probably didn't really mean or didn't think that it was going to cause damage, did she?
No, she was a very cruel human being. So yeah.
So she thought it was going to cause damage.
Yeah, she probably knew it was going to cause damage. She didn't care. It just like hit me in the head with an iron once because she couldn't pleat her skirts properly. She figured that would probably cause damage, you know. She was boom, right in the back of the head. It's nice and flat now.
Were you the one screwing up the pleats in her skirt, or was she?
She was. I was just walking by.
Maybe she thought your greasy hair would help.
Like my greasy guinea hair would help. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Look at Curtis trying to ride the coattails of JD. This is like, feel free to comment on my video.
Nope, not if you're asking for it.
No.
We're all cats here.
And your videos probably don't suck. I'm sorry, JD. I didn't mean yours suck.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I like JD.
Man.
You said I have a beautiful singing voice, Peckerhead.
And you still treat him that way? That's horrible.
Isn't that terrible?
That's bad.
Yeah. But yeah, statements like that can carry with you many,
Yeah.
many years. Yep, yep.
You
Especially
deleted your first negative comment and blocked it. JD did.
I used to delete them and block them, but now I just comment back.
I've never deleted any comment. I'm just like, hey, you watched
Neither.
it and you felt like commenting. That's great.
Oh no, wait, no, I've actually deleted comments, but they were spam comments. They were
Yeah.
links to porn sites and stuff.
Yeah, them ones I delete straight away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Well, especially if the
followed
sites
those
are no,
before.
especially
I
if the
mean-
sites are no good, you know.
yeah, I followed those links before. I deleted those sites before.
Jesus, JD, that fucking jump was huge.
Mm.
Still watching his video.
There's a video in the chat of my brother's original song.
Saw it.
I
Yep.
can't play it because it flags.
Never mind. Not gonna say it.
Oh, to finish off a night of recording.
I got my mic turned off and I'm asking you if you can hear the video. What a fucking retard. Can you were you able to hear any of that? His video that I'm playing?
No.
Just to be sure. Okay.
Yeah, JD, I wish they sometimes have an undo button
Mm.
when you delete a comment.
Yep.
I'm getting that hate comments now on TikTok as well.
Like I said, it
But
doesn't matter what.
It means
what
that
you
they've
do.
watched that video.
Yeah, so I just put it down to now.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, you can't get butthurt about those comments because it's gonna happen no matter what genre you're in.
Yeah. As long as it's not a spam comment, go right ahead.
Jesus, JD broke the back wheel off of that.
You really are still watching
Yeah,
that video, aren't you?
Well, he was launching this thing off a ramp and getting like 15, 20 feet in the air. He did it a bunch
Yeah.
of times. But that last time he broke the back wheel off of it. Yeah, he beat the hell out of that truck.
Laura, why would you get a hit on this if he wrote this music?
Because he's actually released it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But dude, you shouldn't get a hit though.
You know
If he-
where I've played it before, I've got hit with it, and there's nothing my brother can do.
Oh, somebody else owns the rights to it?
No, he owns the rights,
Uh-huh.
but he's got another company that does it for him.
You should be able to
He can play it on his own channel.
refute that, and then they would say that it's been
No, I've tried.
the hell kind of company is that?
It has like a late 90s feel to it. Like late 90s, early 2000s.
I think that video was put up 3 years ago. Yeah, 3.
JD, I feel like you could save a lot of time in your videos by just curb stopping your truck as soon as you get to the park.
I bet you could release one as a short and
Blame Tune. Yeah, he uses TuneCore.
mm,
They do things weirdly, but he has got all his stuff's on Spotify, Apple Music, all his music.
Does he do original music or is it just?
That's the one I've just shared
cover?
in the chat, Justin. His original song. Mark, you need to stop putting your music back on your channel. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm being knocked on the wall.
And that's true, Curtis. Like, there's been a lot of people that's happened to on YouTube. I know we discussed that before, where they've put their own original music on YouTube, and some jackass overseas tries to claim it and say it's theirs.
Yep. And then they have to fight it.
That was nice. I liked it.
But at the same time, like, say Curtis just makes a random song on his guitar in his garage and then posts it to YouTube. How does he prove that it's his? Like, don't you have to have some kind of documentation or something to give to YouTube? Like, how does YouTube know it's yours versus the person that's claiming it?
Good question. There's probably some way of finding out.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you copyright how you copyright music. Hi, honey.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how he would run it.
Technically, any artistic work is copyrighted the second you create it. But in order to protect it, you should be registering it somewhere.
You know, and I don't understand that either, because like I said, I've used music from other people before and just gained their permission to use it. And it was simple to do.
Oh, it's still someone else owns that copyright. But
yeah, if you've got explicit permission, it should be in written explicit permission, so you can send that to YouTube.
Put it on, got a copyright hit because I thought it was free to use, and not hit, but a claim. So then I contacted the guy, and I even donated $5 or something, and then he sent to YouTube that somehow that I was allowed to use it, and the claim came off.
Yep.
Yeah, but even then, Curtis and Mark, though, even if you have original sheets of music that are dated, that doesn't mean anything, because you can
Yeah, it could be fake. That could be fake. Yeah. And I mean, it could be. Well, it means something. I mean, something you can use in court. It's up to if it comes to that, and it would be up to the arbitrator to decide whether it was legitimate or not. But you might want something a little stronger than that.
Well, and the same with Curtis saying the date it's posted, but for all YouTube knows is you could have pulled that from another platform. They're not going to investigate every platform out there to figure out where that music.
Well, no, and anything can be made, created. You know, you need some type of notarization. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So Donald was saying, it's almost best to go with the legit company and register your music through them. But that might be expensive in itself too, though. I don't know. I'm curious how that would work though, because you know they do have scam artists.
What you could do is post it and immediately turn a claim in on yourself.
Let's make up a song right now, right here on this channel.
Bill sucks so badly. Bill sucks so bad. Come on.
Don, you're my heart. I think of you whenever I fart. Be right back. Hi, honey.
Anybody want a bit of my burnt pizza?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
What the hell did you do to that thing?
Did you call that pizza?
Yeah, I didn't cook it.
Who did?
David did.
Look how thick that crust is.
It's a deep pan.
Yeah. Not a fan.
Thought David was like used to be a cook. Now I'm starting to question.
Not a good one.
Yes, can't even cook
Used to be.
frozen pizza. Yeah, we don't know why he's not anymore.
The it used to be can be any quality of cook. Still a cook, you kind of have to be a good cook.
Where is David?
He's not feeling too good.
Are you dipping that in ranch?
Mayonnaise.
Man, oh,
Mayonnaise.
What is
Yeah,
that?
what's
Ranch,
wrong
I-
with mayonnaise?
What is it? A
ranch,
donut? Is it a donut or something? What is it? What is she eating?
No,
she thinks
pizza.
it's a
Pizza.
pizza. She thinks that's a pizza.
No,
Why
no,
is it-
Show,
I can.
why is
show him
it-
a close up of it.
Why
Show
is
him
it
a close-up
black?
of that.
Because David
What?
burnt it.
No.
Like I can totally understand because I like mayonnaise, I like pizza, and I can understand dipping it in ranch, but I've never heard of anybody dipping pizza in mayonnaise.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't. I think that's okay.
Mm.
I think it can't make that black thing any worse.
And maybe why she's using mayonnaise.
You
Back
know,
into the
I mean,
taste.
I personally wouldn't dip pizza in mayonnaise, but whatever that is she's eating, maybe
exactly.
good.
No, if it
No,
was juicy and correct, and and it was
Was
mayonnaise
it pepperoni?
on a normal. Ugh,
Cheeseburger.
Now I do like dipping French fries in mayonnaise. I always thought that was.
Was it
Cheese.
cheeseburger or was it pizza?
cheeseburger pizza.
Cheeseburger pizza.
So it's got what, like American cheese on it?
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, probably. It's probably American cheese and ground beef. So that's not really
Yeah,
pizza.
the bad thing is I can hear her crunching like she's eating potato chips.
Now I used to make a pizza when I worked at Pizza Hut years and like back in the 90s, and I would take the Thousand Island dressing and the hamburger and cheddar cheese, and top it with after it came out, top it with lettuce and tomato, and make like a Big Mac pizza. It was
Oh,
pretty good. I always did it on a thin crust.
Oh, Tomas, Hungry Howie's has a, over here, the pizza chain in Florida has a, garlic dipping sauce. It's really good. It's a
Yeah.
garlic
that's
butter.
Central Florida. There's no Hungry Howie's down here.
You guys don't have them down there?
No, but there's one in St. Cloud. So I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, their garlic butter dipping sauce is
Yeah.
really good.
It's been char grilled.
Yeah,
Now,
did
is it-
Matt cook that pizza?
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that.
Must have been on the same grill he cooked those damn ribs on.
Yeah.
That's why I said you should never hear your pizza crunch like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Like, much like the pizza I had for lunch yesterday. That was good.
oh yeah, little personal pans.
was
Yeah,
it
that
crunchy?
was lovely.
Was it pizza that you left out on the counter for a week or what?
No.
Was it-
I went to Pizza Hut on the way to the game yesterday.
And it was crunchy. Actually, Domino's makes a like a cracker style crust pizza, really thin and crunchy.
Yeah, I like
Mm.
Domino's has actually gotten a lot better.
No,
Pizza
but
Hut went way downhill.
Yeah, no, it's not traditional pizza, but it doesn't mean it doesn't taste good.
There's a gas station around here, Casey's. I don't know if you guys got Casey down there,
Not familiar.
I've never heard of
but
it.
they serve pizza, and they serve probably my favorite pizza in town.
Yeah, people that look down their
The
nose.
cheese feels right, and
The people that look down their nose on non-traditional, non-New York, non-Chicago, whatever style pizza are just missing the point. If it tastes good, who gives a rat's ass? Yes, it's not like the pizza I had in the New York area or wherever else, but it tastes good.
Right.
but
I don't
we can all
care.
agree that Chicago deep dish, that's not a pizza.
I like it though. If
So
you
just
ever get
don't be
it,
from Chicago here, you're not going to get a rise at anybody. I don't think.
Don, have you ever tried the Philly cheesesteak pizza at Domino's?
Nope.
That is
Mm.
freaking delicious.
Pretty funny you should mention that. That's the two pieces I get from Domino's on Sunday sometimes. That's
Uh-huh.
one of the ones I get.
Yeah, they're really good. They're a little pricey, but they're good.
Philly cheese.
Everything's pricey, but it's different. It uses American cheese on it. It's tasty. It's definitely that's
Yeah.
why I buy it. But it's a cheesesteak that's flat and round with not a shit ton of meat. There's a place if you're ever in St. Cloud called Philly cheesesteaks, and if you're ever in St. Cloud, Justin, eat there.
Oh, I definitely will.
I mean, it's unbelievable. It's so good, and I'm not just saying that. When I go up there, that's where I want to go to eat. It's a simple place. He's been doing that for years. The place is always packed, and I mean, you order, the girl brings it over to you. It's just a simple. I don't even think the air conditioning place, to tell you the truth. It's one of those places. It's just known for, and the guy that owns it used to be a Disney chef, apparently, but it's just packed with meat and delicious and juicy. I just get it with everything. Tell them,
What's the name of it?
Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak.
We used to have a place here in town that I love going to. It's a little hole in the wall place. And you go there, get Philly cheesesteak and some fries. And by the time you got back to the office, the brown bag they put it in was starting to soak up grease. So you knew it was going to be good. But what I love about this place is they had on the little menu, and it was all stoners that worked there. And you could order your fries. They had the 3 different sizes, small, medium, large. And it did not matter what size you ordered. They just reached down into the hopper, grab a potato, and you get the whole potato. So you order a small, you get the same size fry than you would if you got a large.
Oh yeah, it's right off of.
They were stoners.
It's right off of Oregon Avenue. I know exactly where that's at.
Philly Steak and Sub actually is what it's really called. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, it's just,
that is good.
It's phenomenal. A really simple place, you know.
But that looks good.
Yeah, it's right across.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's right down the street from the St. Cloud Veterinary Clinic. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at.
Yeah, this is customer photos.
You're supposed to have cheese whiz, aren't you, on a Philly?
You are, but yeah.
I know. Everybody does mozzarella.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, I think it improved.
Yeah, I've had Philly cheesesteaks in Philadelphia, and I wasn't impressed.
Yeah,
but good stuff. Yeah,
those look good.
Yeah, place is awesome. If like I said, if you're in that area, check it out.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check it out next time on the St. Cloud.
Don't put everything on it. Don't balk, because they'll put mayonnaise on it, so it adds to it. Believe me, just tell them to put it all on there. It's delicious.
Yeah,
I'm not a picky person anyway. Like if I go with somebody that I've never ate at a restaurant before and I'm not real familiar with the food, usually I'll just get whatever the person I'm with is getting. I'll be like, oh, I'll try that. Give me everything.
I typically let the waiter tell me or waitress tell me what to eat.
I used to always do that, to ask waitress, hey, surprise me. What would you eat?
Yeah.
Surprise me. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if she's chubby.
Oh my God.
You know your food. No, I just said, you know, they know it's good. You know, although some of them they're company gals and they'll sell you whatever it is they're trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
Got to watch out for that. But yeah, but they know what people like because they're there every day. They do what at Subway now, Mark. Put cheese whiz on. I mean, really, what they did I bought it in Veterans Stadium, which is probably not the best example. Last time I had a cheesesteak, and they actually take au jus, and they in a ladle, and they actually wet the outside of the hero roll, and then they put that on the grill while it heats up, and it dries it out a little bit, but that adds flavor to the bread.
Yeah.
And then it's very simple. It's just if you want onions or no onions, meat and cheese whiz. That's it. Nothing tricky about it.
Yeah, that's fine as long as your meat is tender and you got that flavor in there.
Oh, we've had Phillies at Subway forever, Mark.
There's most people overcook the minute steak. They really do. I mean, they're called minute steaks for a reason. I mean, you literally put them on the grill, 45 seconds on one side, 15 on the other, and just get it off quick as possible.
Yeah, I usually when I make them at home, I just buy the steakums. The ones that come in the little.
Yeah, what's that brand that's made from sliced ribeye? That's way better. It's literally thin sliced ribeye. It's not that formed minute steak like that. Not that there's anything wrong with those, but it's just better. You get the thin sliced form ribeye. There was a steak sandwich called a Sam Steak that was famous in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Guy was making them for like 30 years. He ended up owning that little place, but Sam started out as a cook. He ended up actually owning a bunch of restaurants. but he made it famous, and it was just that thin sliced ribeye on a nice soft bun. I think he did the same thing with the au jus. He put a little bit of spaghetti sauce on it, a little bit, just enough to juice it up. And what did he put on that? Melted cheese. It was like an Italian cheesesteak, except it wasn't overpowering sloppy Italian cheesesteak. It was just enough to flavor it. A little grilled onions and peppers, and the cheese melted on top. And it was just delicious, just delicious. But he called it a Sam steak. So if you're ever in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, look for the original Sam steak. There's 20 different restaurants have what they call the original Sam steak. At least they used to.
Well, guys, it's 4:00. I need to take off. I'm fixing some ham and beans tonight, so I gotta go up and start working on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Enjoy
I'll be
that.
ending soon anyway because Paul will be live.
Yeah, I'm gonna
About
jump
10
off
minutes,
too.
yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
See ya.
All right.
Enjoy.
So no
Okay,
games today, huh? You're bored with the games, I see.
I think, well, yeah.
Well, you guys need to find something that's like Jackbox but different, like a different company or something.
Like Jerkbox.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
it.
Wow.
That's the same but different.
This game will make you come in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'd have to see that.
Yeah, Mark, I'll be over during the week to pick my mac and cheese up.
Takes me longer than that just to get ready. I'm sorry, what, Laura?
My brother made mac and cheese and he actually saved me some and froze it.
Well, how nice. See, it's nice to have a loving sibling like that. Yeah. I like mac and cheese.
So do I. It's one of my favorites.
All right, guys, I'm jumping off.
Oh, please do.
See you later.
You just don't toss him off.
Getting off to go toss off. I'll see you later.
See you, Justin.
I just saw Tomas's comment about the New York pizza. Yeah, it rocks. Yeah. A couple of chains that claim to be the original New York pizza there, and I can't even remember the names of them.
Yep.
Who cares? If you like it, eat it.
Yeah.
I've used that line before. Anyway, all right, I guess we're gonna go, huh?
Well, if you want to go.
You just said you were gonna shut down 2 seconds ago.
In 10
No,
minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. All right.
I'll wait for the notification from
Yeah, that's
Paul,
what I normally
Murray,
wait for. I see the notification
and then
I
we
go,
just go and raid
oh,
Paul's
Paul's live
stream.
now.
It's all about raiding Paul's stream.
I might take a nap. I gotta get ready for my jam-packed, action-packed, fun stream tonight.
You're live tonight, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Well, it's this afternoon for me, so
I'm trying to work out what time it would be for me.
5
2
hours from
o'clock.
now. 5 hours from now.
2. I was
Mm.
working out on my
Yeah.
fingers. An hour earlier.
yeah, because of the time difference.
Oh,
That
we're
makes it easy for me. It's 2 o'clock.
the continents are shifting. We're an hour closer now.
Yeah.
Till next week.
And then when I drop back another hour, it moves back to midday, which makes it even easier.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
the lights don't go out in the food court.
I agree. Tomas. Multi-cheese is good. People that make pizza with nothing but mozzarella, it doesn't have enough flavor for me. I like provolone on there. I even like a little bit of cheddar in there.
Hi, Birdman.
Sharp
From the other
cheddar.
room. I thought Donald went to cook.
Well, he felt the need to make fun of me before he left, which is good. That's what he does.
He's obviously got his iPad near the stove, just to check on the comments.
Hopefully he doesn't put it on the stove.
Yeah, exactly.
It was an Italian, and I think the name was Vesuvio's. It was a pizza place in Bear Creek, Pennsylvania, believe it or not, which isn't as far away from New York as you might think. There was actually on 115, which takes you right to 80, and you could be in New York in an hour and 45 minutes. But anyway, he's from the New York area, and his pizza was fantastico. Oh. And what he did, he actually put a little, he told me, he said, I put a little cheddar and I put a little Swiss in with the mozzarella. And it sounds terrible, but I'll tell you what, it was delicious. But the secret really is the crust. I like a thin crust, but it's got to have bite. It can't break and it can't be too chewy. You know, like Domino's pizza, that's the real knock on that is their crust is just chewy, you know. But like bread, like a squished Wonder Bread that you smush down, you know.
Even David's taking the mick out of you.
Huh? What's he saying?
No, he doesn't, as I'm asleep when he claims he is.
Oh, he's been on my stream. He seemed like he was asleep, though. Anyway. And that's the first time I heard an Italian in a pizzeria actually talking about anything besides mozzarella or provolone on a pizza. It doesn't matter. If it tastes good, do it. I like Hawaiian pizza. Now, my stepdad, my dad's Irish, but my stepdad, who is Sardinian, he gets upset almost when I talk about putting pineapple on pizza. Shit, that's not fucking pizza.
Nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza.
It actually insults him. And the funny thing is, pizza wasn't even invented in Italy. It's invented here.
Yeah.
We didn't have tomatoes in Italy. You know that, right? I mean, the tomatoes come from North America. I don't know if you guys know that or not. They're native to North America. And then they were shipped all over the world. Actually, New Jersey had a big hand in that because that was the first big tomato producer in the world was the state of New Jersey, which to this day is the second leading producer of tomatoes in the country in a tiny little over-industrialized state, believe it or not.
David wants to know, does the pizza wear a grass skirt?
It's got some headway.
What?
David, when you was on about Hawaiian pizza, David said, does the pizza wear a grass skirt?
Oh, that's a stereotype. I'm offended. Hey, Dominic, why are you showing us the top of your head this whole time? Just curious. The whole time you no face, just the top of your.
I'll get the right angle.
You know, we did. Yeah,
I was going to say quite often you have your camera just showing the top.
Yeah, it's because it's a laptop and I don't open it the right way. Obviously,
just the top of your melon, just like this.
Here comes Birdman.
Oh, here we go.
It's not Hawaiian if it's not got a grass skirt on.
Yeah. And polka beads.
Yep, it's got to have the beads or the sunflower charms.
The poi. You ever have poi?
Yeah, and when you eat it, it's got to shake its booty.
Yep.
And tell a story.
Oh my God, David, you're nuts.
Like I said, I was on that cruise ship in Hawaii for 12 weeks. Matter of fact, learned quite a bit about it. And
Wait. Yeah, you fucking man.
Can't hear them, David.
I can hear you.
He was shouting down my bloody ear.
Good.
See, if he shouted down your ear, everyone would have heard it because it'd have echoed through.
Wait till I come into that living room. You need help moving the dishwasher yet?
My wife, my wife, you know what gnocchis are?
Gnocchis?
Gnocchis, yeah. G-N. Go ahead.
Gnocchis or gnocchis?
Gnocchis.
Gnocchis is, a sexual thing. Just go for a bit.
Not nookie.
Gnocchi. Are you referring to gnocchi?
You could say it like that if you want to. Gnocchi. Yes, there's sitting in a plate in the other room for me with
vodka, I might actually
with vodka sauce and sausage and peppers on the side.
I might end a little bit early, then if we can run to a toilet break.
Hey, Laurie, that remote control that I said wasn't the remote
Yeah.
control for the lights. Well, because something's gone wrong, it actually operates the lights better than the other one.
Oh, okay.
But
But anyway, everybody on YouTube, I will catch you next week.
fuck off, you're not going anywhere. I've only just got you.
And I will actually try and be on time next week. So,
Excuse me.